Hello and welcome back. Today we are doing addition and subtraction of real numbers, and in this video we're going to focus on subtracting those numbers. So basically there are two steps. You're going to add to the opposite of the second number. So this all sounds familiar, doesn't it? Because the last video we did addition, and the video before that we mastered opposites. So this is how mathematics works. Every time you learn something new, you're going to incorporate everything that you did before it. So, in order to subtract, you're doing 4 minus 9. And in order to subtract this, we're going to add, which calls into play what we did in the last video, which would require us to rewrite the problem. So get in the habit of doing this in math. Don't think in your head when you're learning something. Make sure you rewrite everything. So now that we're adding, we're going to write 4 plus the opposite of what was the second number. The second number was 9. So once you see this here, you know that you're going to add. So 4 plus the opposite of 9. Now, this was the very last, I believe this was the very last problem that we did. We did like signs with subtraction, addition, and then we did different signs. And this looks very much like the very last addition problem that we did. So when we're doing addition, you basically subtract the smaller number from the larger number, the absolute values of these numbers. So the absolute value of 4, the absolute value of 9, since it's the bigger number, minus 4 is 5. And looking back at our problem, what is the sign of the larger number? Because when you're doing addition, you subtract. But you take the sign of the number that was bigger, and the number that was bigger was 9. So that makes our 5 negative. And these are all the steps that it took to subtract 4 minus 9. Please write it out when you are beginning this. You want to add, which would require you to rewrite the problem with a plus sign in between them. And you want to add to the opposite of the second number. So you're going to have to change the sign of the second number. When you get done with that, you realize you need the rules of addition. So the rules of addition are going to require you to actually, depending on the absolute values of the numbers, you'll be subtracting. And that's how you end up with your 5. And you get the sign, just like the rules of addition says, take the sign of the larger number.